What if 9 young hikers walked into the Ural Mountains and vanished under circumstances so bizarre that even the Soviet government couldn't explain it? What if every clue they left behind only raised more questions? Questions that remain unanswered to this day. Tonight, we dive into one of the most chilling, unsolved mysteries of the 20th century, the Dyatlov Pass Incident. Stay with us to the very end, because the final question may change everything you think you know. Welcome to Echoes of History Plus, where the past never dead, it only to be discovered. In early 1959, 10 skilled hikers from the Ural Polytechnic Institute prepared for an expedition that was supposed to challenge their endurance and earn them the highest sports certification available in the Soviet Union. These weren't amateurs. These were the best of the best. Each had survived extreme winter treks. Each had trained for harsh terrain. Each had proven unwavering mental resilience. Their leader was Dyatlov, a brilliant engineering student known for his discipline and calm logic. Under him, the group felt untouchable. Had Yudin not turned back, the world would have never heard his name. Had the others returned, we would have never heard theirs. At the end of January 1959, the group set off on a skiing expedition aimed at reaching a mountain the locals called Death Mountain. Perhaps the name was ominous, but youthful enthusiasm knows no bounds. Everything was documented. Photographs, diaries, maps, and the sounds of laughter in the mountain shelters. They cooked, they sang, they argued. Everything was normal until they reached the place that would change everything. On February 1st, they decided to camp on the exposed mountain slope. A strange decision. Contrary to their experience, why didn't they go down to the safer forest? No one knows, and no one ever will. The wind howls. The snow piles up as they pitch their tent and try to get some warmth. In their world, there was nothing to indicate that only a few hours separated them from the end. What happened next is reconstructed from evidence and speculation. At some point between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m., something terrified the hikers so much that they cut their way out of the tent from the inside and fled into a blizzard. No coats, no boots, temperatures below 25 degrees. Tracks in the snow showed they walked, not ran, as if they were confused or forced. Their bodies were later found in strange and disturbing conditions. The final 4 bodies were found months later in a ravine covered in snow, but their injuries, absolutely unnatural. One hiker had a shattered skull, but no external wound. Another had broken ribs with a force equal to a car crash. One woman's tongue was missing. Their clothing showed radiation, a detail later scrubbed from early Dyatlov Soviet reports. And the most unsettling part, some of the bodies were still warm when found, suggesting they survived longer, in conditions no human could endure. Searchers found something else. Something chilling. Nearby villagers claimed they saw glowing orbs of light in the sky on the same night the hikers died. Spheres, orbs, silent, floating above the mountain. Military tests, secret weapons, or something beyond human understanding. One hiker's journal even mentioned, "We saw strange lights in the sky tonight." But the Soviet government shut down the case quickly, declaring the cause of death to be a compelling natural force, a phrase that means nothing and everything. The area was closed for years. Witnesses were silenced. Documents were stamped top secret. Soviet officials forced investigators to write, "The hikers died due to an unknown compelling force." What did the Soviet government know? And what were they hiding? What killed the Dyatlov group? Over the years, theories have exploded across the world, each darker than the last. Theory 1, katabatic wind, a sudden violent wind that can sound like screaming, disorienting even expert hikers. But would a wind crush bones like a car crash? Theory 2, avalanche, the official modern explanation. But investigators at the time saw no avalanche debris, no slope pattern, nothing to suggest a massive snowfall. And why cut the tent from the inside? Theory 3, Soviet military tests. This is where things become dangerous. The region was known for secret weapons testing, parachute mines, ballistic experiments, silent explosive drops. A blast wave could break ribs without external wounds. Radiation could contaminate clothing. Lights could appear in the sky. But if a bomb exploded, where is the crater? Where is the debris? Where is the proof? The Soviet government denied everything. Theory 4, a yeti or wild creature. Some point to the massive footprints found. Others say Dubinina's body looked positioned, not just fallen. But the injuries were too clean, too precise. No claws, no animal marks. Theory 5, something supernatural. Locals whispered of spirits on the mountain, of shadows that follow you, of voices that call your name in the wind, of something that lives in the snow and hunts in silence. But such stories belong to legend, don't they? 9 hikers entered the snow that night. 9 experienced, trained, intelligent young people, and something made them flee their tent, half naked, in deadly cold, into a dark forest where death awaited them. Something terrified them, something powerful, something unexplained. But the question remains, what did they see? What did they hear? What came for them on Dead Mountain? The truth is still frozen beneath the snow, and maybe it's better that way. After more than 60 years, one mystery remains. What killed the Dyatlov group? Was it nature? Was it the Soviet military? Or was it something far more terrifying? Something humanity still doesn't understand. Tell me what you think happened on that mountain. And if you want more dark mysteries, more unsolved stories, and more chilling investigations, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the next mystery might be even darker. Join us in the next journey through time, here in Echoes of History Plus.